is a Wave breaking news alert.
Hi, I'm Shannon Cogan. Within the last hour, we got an update from Metro leaders on yesterday's deadly explosion at that plant in Clifton. This is what it looks like. The big question still remains, though. What went wrong? The explosion happened around 3 yesterday afternoon, and 2 employees died. One died at the hospital. The second was found later in the rubble, even though business owners had initially told firefighters all employees had been accounted for. 4 victims are still at U of L Hospital. Louisville Fire says they have not found anything hazardous in the air. There was a lot covered in this press conference. Wave News reporter Clifton live at Metro Emergency Operations Center with more right now. Clifton?
Yeah, Shannon, I'm standing in that room where this press conference just took place. We heard from the mayor, Louisville Fire Department, emergency services, and other first responders who were there at the scene yesterday. And the mayor made sure to thank all those first responders who responded to the scene. We heard that they got over 300 911 calls in just a span of 30 minutes after this explosion happened. So just to give you a little bit of a sense of how serious this was and just how many people heard this explosion and whatnot. And so we did hear from the Louisville Fire Department about what they were experiencing when they went into that scene. Not only were firefighters dealing with a building that was on fire, but they were dealing with an unstable building. They had to move slowly to get to victims, to find people, to make sure that, you know, they were in an okay position where no structure collapse was going to happen. And they were also dealing with hazardous materials. We were told that they had known those hazardous materials, they had known what to expect, and that, again, as you said, no concerns in the air quality were reported for people around that area. But just as you can see from those images, this is going to be a very large investigation, and we heard from officials about what this will look like.
Our role in this incident is to support the Louisville Metro Fire Department and their lead investigators in the Arson Bureau, and to help determine the cause of yesterday's explosion. Metro Fire and Arson Bureau are the leads, and ATF is in a support role. We've deployed ATF's National Response Team to the scene, and they'll begin their work a little bit later today.
And so you heard from the local ATF's special agent there. They're sending a national team here that's going to include things like bomb technicians, chemists, engineers, not because they necessarily think that anything suspicious happened here, but because they have training in working with these large-scale explosions that is going to help the fire department come to a conclusion about what happened here. But it's going to be a long time before we can figure that out. Reporting live at Louisville Metro Emergency Services, Clifton.